So yeah, thanks for taking the time.
Yes, sure.
Can you introduce yourself a little bit, like your name and how you came to climbing? Because I think you have a really unique way into climbing.
My name is Katsuaki Miyazawa, and from Japan, and I own as a B-PUMP, and it's unique. And yeah, my life is unique. And before working in the climbing, I worked to haircut artist. Yes, it's true. Yeah. And,
how old were you when you learned haircutting?
I finished in the high school, and I work in the hair studio, and maybe 22, I'm retired and finish in the hair studio, and I work in the climbing gym in B-PUMP. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And like, how did this happen? Like, you were how old when you got interested in climbing?
I see, then 22 or 23. Yeah.
You started to be interested in climbing.
Yes.
And what was interesting to you in climbing?
It's my father and my father hobby in the mountaineering, because I go to many times in the mountaineering in the like a young age, and I live in Tokyo, and sometimes it's very hard to go to the mountaineering. I don't have car, I don't have money, I don't have time. Yeah, it's so hard. This climbing gym is more than easy for like outdoor
of course
culture.
Yeah.
And I started climbing.
And then, but you came there as just a visitor to
Yeah, just visitor.
Okay.
Of course.
And then,
just fun.
Okay, and then what happened then? You went there just for fun? And
this is my personality.
Yeah.
I like this. I'm serious and I focus, and I like this.
Yeah.
Because I started the climbing.
Yeah.
It's very fun.
Yeah.
And I love it, this culture.
Yeah, yeah.
And I focus. I want working. Yeah.
And like, and how long were you climbing before you thought, okay, this could be something I want to work in?
I started the climbing, and soon I work in climbing.
Okay.
Yeah.
but also like the people gave you the chance to work in. Yeah.
I'm really lucky.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I started climbing and talking the climbing gym staff.
Yeah.
And gym staff say, if you're interested in working together, okay, I'm working together.
Super.
Yeah.
Super. And then you told me that there are much more route setters than there are coaches in Japan. So you started in route setting, right?
Yeah, first I started the distributor and the wholesales for climbing hold.
Yeah, yeah.
And I interested in the climbing hold, and after I want route setting.
Yeah.
And start the route setting.
Okay.
It's long time. Yeah.
When we were in B-PUMP, we were in Ogikubo in 2017.
Yeah,
the first time. So we climbed on things you said.
Yeah. I setting.
Okay.
Yeah, it's big impact in my life, and everything is changed. It's new B-PUMP.
Yeah.
Because for my old company, and the president say, hey Katsu, if you want to interesting, and I sent chance for you.
Yeah.
And you making a new B-PUMP.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
I try.
Yeah.
And I thinking is a lot of time.
Yeah.
And I thinking, and I want to more focus in the athlete.
Yeah.
For climbing gym.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
did you have any inspirations, like where you're looking some? How did you get inspired to do this?
Yes, and I'm making the climbing route setting and very close to the athlete.
Yeah.
And athlete, everybody say want to more like a competition style and want to training.
Yeah.
Everybody say, okay, I thinking.
Yeah.
Very interesting, and this is changing the culture and changing the market. Okay, I will try.
Yeah.
And
Super.
yeah, born to the new B-PUMP. Everybody know. Yeah.
Yeah. It's really unique.
Yeah, it's
And
unique.
I think many people are surprised how small the place actually is.
Yes.
It's very boutique.
Yeah.
We say like it's.
I think.
Yeah.
It's of course important to the business,
Yeah.
but more important for passion and what is important. Yeah. I important to culture and athlete
Yeah. Yeah.
because I try.
Yeah. Super.
Yeah.
And then you were setting, and how did your coaching evolve?
I think
How did this happen?
Start to maybe it's same a new B-PUMP.
Yeah.
I start to the small kids
Okay.
and few people starting the coaching, and maybe after coaching the Miho and many top athletes and include the Tomoa. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now it's a little huge team.
Yeah. Really cool. What do you think attracted Miho? Why did she approach you for coaching?
Yes, and Miho many times come in the B-PUMP for training by myself, and of course I route setting
Yeah.
and talking the route for to Miho.
Yeah.
Sometimes is Miho have a question and hi, hey Katsu, and what is its best move or something, and what is I falling? Okay, I think that this is different position and misunderstanding and the move and something I talking. It's Miho is very good feeling for me.
Yeah.
Also, I hope in the Miho also a good feeling.
Yeah.
And
I'm sure.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she wouldn't do it. Probably.
Okay,
Yeah.
yes, let's try. And
Yeah.
I coaching you and Miho say, hey, you please coaching. Yeah, let's try.
Yeah.
Fight together.
It's really interesting and quite different than most coaches see their job. You told me, and it totally makes sense from your history. Your coaching is you coach through setting.
Yeah.
You know, so basically, if you feel that a climber should improve this aspect, you would set something to improve this, right? Yeah.
I think so too,
Yeah.
because coaching is many things. For example, someone is use in the video, someone use other sports. It's sports science or something.
Yeah.
But my feeling is route setting is very important for coaching.
Yeah. It creates the environment.
Yeah.
It's no,
Sure. And also route setting and someone say feeling and more passion, but my route set is very science.
Yeah.
Okay. Of course, coaching.
Can you give an example of this science?
Science is because in the we climbing, and also we get gravity.
Yeah.
Because we live in the earth. This is correct. Yeah. This is science. Like a vector and like a Newton.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
I'm very important communication and but now in the setter and coaching athlete, it's Like another category, because root setter is very important for competition.
Yeah.
It's far away for athlete.
Yeah.
Yeah, because too much communication is like you understand. For example, before competition,
Yeah.
and the root setter and the athlete is too much communication is not good.
No, of course. No. But I mean, it's different. Like for you, if you prepare Miho or Tomoa, I mean, this is fantastic. I don't know if you're involved in this, but you sometimes make appearance on the Tummy channel, and there's one really fantastic thing about the route setting session.
I see.
And
it's super fun time.
And I get the feeling that, of course, you, as a coach, one thing you have to look into the crystal ball. How is the sport evolving?
Yeah.
You know. So what is the thing that Tomoa lacks? He's obviously fantastic in many things.
Yeah.
But you don't know. There could be also something happening that, you know, as a coach, you always have to, okay, did I think of this? Did I think of this? Did I think of this?
Yeah.
Like,
It's sometimes it's very confusion. Today is what's training, because it's too much many things.
Yeah.
But my policy is big policy is two. One is positioning is very important for climbing, and one is like a mentality. It too is very important.
Yeah.
For example, and why important is the positioning? Because for example, it's like a name of the climbing technique, heel hook, dyno, I don't know, it's a two hook or something.
Yeah.
Everybody understand.
Yeah.
Athlete also everybody understand.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe this route need a heel hook. This route need a big dyno or coordination. Everybody understand. But positioning is a very small thing. Small thing, but very important.
And also, like in my mind, I also make a difference between spatial things of positioning, like where you put your limbs, but then there's also the temporal aspects. When do you do what? And I love this part, like in this, I think it's in this episode, you were like, the timing is not right. You know? And then Tomoa tries again, and then it takes him, I think, I remember, it takes him a while before he gets the timing right. And the timing is also, like from my experience, very related to their mental state. If they're stressed, the timing is the first that goes.
Exactly.
You know that like you can, like many people can be as fast as Tomoa, but not under pressure. And also like they do like everything fast.
Exactly. It's and everybody's image and real athlete image is sometimes very different. For example, in the Miho, everybody say, "Oh, it's a big move." She like big move. Of course, she like it, but she have a special and the technique. It's many. And it's very good sensitive move. Also good. Also Tomoa, everybody say like it's like a ninja style. But it's very, very clever. He's very clever. Always. It's first time I talking to Tomoa is I'm very surprised because I image also Tomoa is like a feeling. More feeling. But he say, "Hey Katsu, this move and because I follow wow, you were good."
I think this is almost necessary that Tomoa, like often it's almost like like an open book for him. And what I find, like for example, when the first problem in 2016, when he became world champion the first time, I get the impression that he basically he reverse engineers. You know, he knows, okay, I have to arrive here. And what do I have to do? And like most people go like first move, second move, third move. But for Tomoa is often like
One
fifth
move.
And this is the box I have to be in, and then what do I have to do? But this is mentally, it's almost like writing backwards.
Yes,
you know?
yes.
It's a lot harder to do.
Exactly. It's very surprise for me. Because Tomoa say and hey Katsu in the please coaching, okay, I possible for you.
Super.
Talking a lot.
No, that is really good to see in the videos how you work. And even like talking of Miho, I remember like on her own YouTube channel, she talks about slopers. And like just the way she mimes, you know, I think there's so many, like even if they do okay, they can compete with me, but the way she understands how you load it, just how she shows it, it's like, okay, I couldn't even do this with my, it's really like, it's such a deep understanding of how she needs to be aligned with the move.
Also, I teaching in the athletes, everybody is very hungry. For example, and okay, today is climbing. Come gym and climbing and go to top and get top. This is okay because of climbing. Go to top. Get top. It's finished. But everybody is more different mind. Today is training.
Practicing.
Go to top, but too much using a power, too much using a physical, and too much and like a debt.
What would you do then if you see like you feel okay, cool top, but using too much power? Would you change the moves, the holds? You would change so that they cannot apply more power.
More using a position and more it's good form. I think the form is very important.
Okay, super.
Easy to imagine the why Tomoa need coaching and why Tomoa please Katsu, hey, please coaching. I think it's Tomoa's like a weak point. It's secret talk.
Okay. So good
No way.
It's not.
Tomoa is a very good connect. Every move, every parts, like a back and hip and foot.
It's very integrated.
Very smoothly. But sometimes it's too much smoothly. Sometimes need separate. Just move here. Just move under parts. A little bit weak point.
No. It's like in my mind, the biggest like especially in 2016 was almost. I did a little video. 2016, the year Tomoa Narasaki reinvented climbing. You know, because like he moves from the hip so much. You know, it's like proximal to distance. You know, like many, especially like in Europe, many they have something and then they pull. You know, and so basically in their mind it comes from there. And if you take this away, you have nothing. And Tomoa is like this, but sometimes you need to isolate.
Isolate and separate. Just move here. Just move here. Not together.
And I think it would be okay for Tomoa to talk about this because, like, one point after the World Championships, like especially the first problem, I think really was painful for him, you know, because Kokoro is really like on slopers. To find this alignment is really fantastic. I mean, this is the other thing about Japan is like. Everybody is fantastic in their own right.
I see.
You know, like so. Depending on the route setting, Yoshi wins, or and there are probably 20 people that can win on a given day. Talking of this, like maybe you don't like to talk about it, but I still ask you, like, what's for you the biggest difference between Japanese climber and European or American climbers?
I think
Don't try to sugarcoat it, Katsu, please.
Yeah, I think for example, it's very funny story because Japanese climber, I never seen in the campusing and like too much weight training. I never. Everybody sometimes like it's play, just play, ho, and sometimes using warming up.
Yeah.
But just this.
Yeah.
Training is climbing is most important.
Yeah. And you see, can you tell if somebody trains a lot? Is this do you see this in their climbing style? If somebody like, because especially after the winter season, like that, like I think every athlete at one point in their life they think I should become stronger.
Yeah.
And then they train and they do like all the classical things. But the problem is, in the first competition, it's obvious it's really difficult to integrate.
Yes.
You know, like, but there are also climbers, even on a really high level, that climb as if they're training. They climb a little bit robotic.
Yeah.
Would you agree?
Yeah. I agree because just my plan for athlete and winter season. A lot of climbing and more endurance and get stamina, and after like it's max power, like a short move but super hard, and after more skill, focusing the skill, and before World Cup, and 2 months or 3 months and 3 months maybe, focusing the skill and the slab and like a tricky move and because my answer is climbing is most important for athlete, and climbing is important to the quality of rule setting. This is very important. In Japan, I think it's very high level in the rule setting, because athlete is strong. This is true. One time it's many strong climber and easy to session. It's B-PUMP is normal. Everyone come. For example, and today it's Kokoro come and Yoshiyuki come and other top climber come and session and together, training together. Everybody go up.
Yes. Of course, but I remember, like from B-PUMP when we were there, it's I think there's also some aspects of Japanese culture that, like, there's more attention to detail than in some other cultures. You know what I mean? Like that like it's really like, okay, if I twist this hold a little bit, like 3 degrees more, then you need to do like, and in many gyms nobody cares.
I see.
You know, I remember, like, even like warming up, it's an easy boulder. There are not so many easy, I mean, not for me, there are not so many in the Ogikubo, but still it's easy climbing, but you still have to do funky things.
Position,
you have to be a good climber to climb easy problems.
Yes, exactly.
In Ogikubo.
Everybody say, and athlete also say, oh, today, this timing in the like a V3 or 2, oh, it's so climbing. You have to, like, even how do you get your foot up? You have to do something. You know, it's not like okay, you almost never do something and the hold is there. You always have to, like, something extra. You know, like. For the future, how do you think our sport evolves? I think in the not too far the future, near the future, I think it's more more global, and for example, in the every country, every country climber can, for example, it can be pump and like a more connect in the worldwide, and everybody grow up. And for example, it's now I come in the studio block, and I'm gym owner. Of course, my friend is Robert is gym owner, and connect, and like a more born to good thing. It's very fun for me.
Super. And in terms of climbing technique, there's one aspect that I personally really don't like. Is the aspect of problem solving. As a child, I have to do this thing, and then everything will be cool.
Young age, under 12 or something. Just fun. It's very important. Just fun and just try. Every move, just try. This is very important and a good experience for in the future. Need this experience.
I remember one time I watched Japanese youth championships, and I didn't understand, and the boulder wall, I don't know, I forgot where it was, but the children looked really small. It almost looked like the lead wall. And I remember I was working, so I was just following with one hand, and there was one girl was standing almost in a handstand under a roof. And I was like, oh, this is a fantastic position. But and then I looked away, and I thought she'd never get out of this. And then I looked back, and she had topped. So and this is my problem with adults telling kids how to move. Because the kids are so much more creative. They should explore all the crazy
I think it's
opportunities.
It's your question and what's going in the climbing. Just for competition, I say, for example, in the men, like a more need physical.
More physical.
It's basically is physical. Need physical. Because, for example, some guy is some men and nothing's a physical, but super technician. Sometime and go to the final, and sometime get to good podium. But in the future is very hard. Because it need basic physical is more up. Every move need a physical. I just think like this is because it is so difficult to transfer from physical training to climbing. I think there.
No.
It's just need climbing.
Okay.
No need wait and.
For me, what do you think about? We touched upon it a little bit. I think the timing will become more important. Like we already see this with Meiji, Tomoa, obviously. Like many actually, many of the top climbers, Yanya. And one time that was actually from this competition, I did a really super slow motion recording of Yanya, and she's really relaxed.
I see.
And like she looks like a normal. She doesn't even look athletic when she's going for the hole, jumping. And then just a fraction of a second before, she mutates into the Hulk. And so she anticipates what needs to happen. And this element of timing, I think, will be really timing under stress.
Yes.
I think that's very. This will become even more important.
For example, and just about for men, and I don't know. It's many way for harder. More technique. More physical. More tricky. I don't know. More balance.
Complex.
And for example, the fourth thing is technique. Is very hard to decision for rule setting. Because of course, me coaching and route setting, but athlete technique is far away.
Yeah.
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 Hard to imagine
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Also coordination.
Yeah.
Always I watching the Tomoa's coordination.
Yeah.
I think me is always watching.
Yeah.
Because I can imagine.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Of course.
Everyone is. I can't imagine.
Yeah. But I actually love. No, we have to talk about this again,
Yeah.
and I'm sure that's okay for Tomoa. Like I know no climber that I wouldn't see something I would like where the weakness is.
Yeah.
You know, and it's probably for you the same. You know,
Yeah.
when you said this thing that with the isolation
Yeah.
of Tomoa,
Yeah.
that the moves, and
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. And positioning.
yeah,
I think it's a 4 minutes, 5 minutes by competition is a very hard one.
yeah,
Who is fine to this positioning?
yeah. Actually, then one I was almost about to finish, but then I have one more question, and this is how do you see, like, because in my mind that's super important, how well they learn. And how they deal, because even on the top Japanese climbers, like both Tomoa, Kokoro, Yoshiyuki, they all have had like not very strong moments where they tried the same thing over and over again.
Yeah.
How do you deal with this? Or is this a issue in your mind? Like for a coach, it's really hard to watch at this point. You know the situation.
Yeah. Yes, it's very hard question, and sometimes it's very hard to find. But it's finally, for example, in the Tomoa, Kokoro, Yoshiyuki is and different in the strong position.
Yeah.
A strong point.
Yeah.
Someone is power.
Yeah.
Someone is positioning.
Yeah.
Someone is static. Everybody is different.
Yeah.
But I think in the strong point is very important for open the door. Yeah.
Yeah, but like there was, I'm not sure if it was Innsbruck last year, the finals, and it was Kokoro, and especially compared to Yannick Flohe. Kokoro tried the same thing over and over again, and it didn't work for him. But like on the right side, the funky move that Colin Duffy, I think.
Yeah. I see.
And who else? Somebody else. Like pretty interesting situation. And Kokoro, same thing again. And he basically polished. You know, it was like okay, a little bit better.
I see.
And Yannick Flohe, he jumped to a totally different.
I see.
Remember?
Yeah.
And I think for the future, this is one of our biggest challenges to empower the athlete, that they're maybe a little bit smarter in these situations.
I agree in that it's power and a little bit smart is a very good combination.
And it's also like being, in my mind, it's very, because when we are stressed, we all get tunnel vision, you know, we don't see the option. It's also a lot of like that they're in the right state of mind.
This is like an inspiration for watching this route. Oh, maybe this route in the need this skill and take try and this skill how a little bit change in the someone. I think it's very need lucky.
Yeah.
Because
of
connecting the like open the chest open. Oh, okay. I try and maybe 3 years ago I try and this move. Okay, but this is more need lucky.
Yeah, for sure.
But lucky is not 100% lucky, just lucky.
Yeah.
And lucky need lucky but need experience.
Yeah.
Yeah. And connect.
Yeah. Yeah. So a lot of challenges for the future.
Yeah, I think man, it's crazy. Now it's also crazy. My feeling like more limited in the human
Yeah.
almost. But I think it's more grow up.
Yeah, but I think if you see gibbons moving, they're still so much faster than even tomorrow. So I think that it can be humans can be still better climbers.
I see.
I think a lot more is possible.
Yeah, women's also easy to imagine. Yeah, women's more level up.
Yeah.
Because men.
Yeah. I think that even right now, like even here at this competition for the Studio Blockmaster, more than 500 men registered, but only a little bit more than 200 women.
Yeah.
So like in a normal group, there's almost 50-50, but it's still less women. You know?
No, it's competition level.
Yeah.
Just competition level and route setting level.
Yeah.
It's men's very quickly grow up.
Yeah.
And now it's a little bit stay.
Yeah.
But women's not stay.
Yeah, it goes up.
More go.
Yeah.
Very close.
Yeah, absolutely.
For example, in the young year also broken the limit.
Yeah. And it's really, we were just talking about this, like even if you never make semis in the World Cup as a woman, you still most likely capable of stunts that would be total world class 10 years ago. You know that Akio certainly was struggling with 10 years ago.
Yeah.
So the especially in the more dynamic moves, it's crazy how much female climbing has.
Yeah, I think so too. And I don't know, it's 2 or 3 years, 3 weeks ago, and Roman, and the youngest coach is Roman come in Japan, and in my event, it's coaching event. And I talking in the Roman, and he say, hey Katsu, and who is most podium for climber? Oh, I thinking. He say, maybe Akio. And we research.
Okay.
And Akio is most get to the podium. This is crazy. And I talking, and because Akio in 10, 30 years, 40 years, keep competitor. And it's very, very different. And the style also, route setting also, it's very different. It's crazy. And I told you already, like since I watched Akio in 2005, when she was in the lead finals, I'm a fan. But it's really, honestly, nobody in Europe understood her style. Really nobody. Even 10 years later, everybody was like, didn't understand what was so special about her style. You know, but it was a very future-proof style. It was almost like a style that worked on in-cut holes, and when it moved to slopers, she was already there. I'm well aligned anyhow. I think so.
So I don't need to
because before 10 years is very, very different, and also route setter type and very different. But before 2 or 3 years, it's not too much different. I think it's more same style.
I hope. A different story. Yes, last year I was not too happy about, especially with the women. Not so happy about the route setting.
I think so too.
Was not so. Okay, thanks a lot.
And talking more, and tomorrow, and there tomorrow,
Exactly.
I talking more.
Exactly.
Thank you.
Give me the microphone.